Welcome to Planet B period O period B period. It's Monday night and Michelle and Denise are here. So don't go away. We'll be right back. And don't forget, this is brought to you by KBLP LLC and King's Cannabiz. Here we go. And welcome to Planet B.O.B. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Denise.
Yes, we are here.
We are here. We have not been abducted yet.
Nope, we're still here.
I don't want to.
So that's our topic for tonight, guys. We're going to talk about aliens and alien abductions and all
And
kinds of
just
things.
different things and people's survivor stories. And, for those of you that are out there going, oh, no, you need to really seriously look at some things. They just had a meeting.
Yep.
These Navy pilots and stuff like that have been seeing things for a very long time now, just had a meeting with Congress, and I'm telling you, there's a reason we're going to get a Space Force.
Yep. Yes.
There's a reason for it. So,
I agree.
think on that.
Yep.
But tonight's just we're just going to go over things. We're going to try to keep it as lighthearted as we can and not get all serious, because there's never been anything confirmed by anybody at this point. So
they all talked kind of around it, which I thought was interesting. They said things but didn't really say anything.
Yeah, well, like these Navy pilots, they come forward. They pretty much said, and like these radar operators, one of them said that there was like hundreds coming out of the sky, and they were dropping from like 28,000 feet down to the sea level within like a 0.07th of a second.
Yep. Yeah. So
I mean, these guys are coming forward, and they're no longer like afraid anymore of the stigma that, because you know how it is. You talk about anything. Like I've told people about my story before, and it's like they look at you like you're nuts, or
I think sometimes people are afraid to believe it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're afraid, and a lot of people are like in the whole, if it's not on the news, then it hasn't happened.
Yeah, right.
If I didn't see a confirmed story that the government acknowledged, but I hate to tell you this, people, the government's probably never going to acknowledge it, and if they do, it's going to be like downplayed.
Yeah. Oh, you're not kidding.
A lot, or it's going to be a weather balloon.
Yeah. Again. Yeah, we have a lot of those apparently. Who knew?
But it's just crazy to me that at this point in the country that there's been so many people that claim to have been abducted.
Yeah.
Whether they actually remember it or they do it through regression therapy or whatever it is, they actually remember it. And these are people of all walks of life.
Yes.
All walks of life. And a lot of these people that, have been abducted, they all say the same thing. There's either experiments going on, or there's, the couple of them claim that they're trying to crossbreed with aliens and babies, with human babies.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So, I mean, it's one of those things, but a lot of these people say a lot of, like, what helps them is writing down their dreams, like a dream journal almost.
Right.
So, but, to me, like, they claim that these things have the power to talk in your mind. How they didn't, like, put a dream in there?
Yeah, like almost telepathy type thing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
The most famous one of all, Who is it?
Fire in the Sky, guys. Absolutely.
Yeah. That Walton guy, yes.
Yes, that is, if you've not seen this movie, please look it up and watch it. It is something.
It really is, and it's one of those things, of course, they did like the whole Hollywood hype to it a little bit, embellished here and there, but for the most part, what the movie showed is what these guys say happened.
Absolutely.
And for those of you who aren't familiar, I don't want to, like, ruin it, but I mean, you get the gist of it, that this man was abducted in front of his friends, even.
Yes. Yeah, they were driving driving home. They worked in forestry work, and they saw a mysterious light, and Travis Walton leaves the truck, and he got abducted by a flying saucer, and the other four guys witnessed this.
Yes.
And they were put through holy hell with this.
Yeah, because they were being accused of murdering him.
Right, and he reappeared 5 days later.
yet completely naked.
Yep.
And so, and he claims like all these crazy things happened to him.
Oh, yeah, if you see the movie, woof, that scene is crazy.
That's the only scene that really bothered me about that whole movie, and it's not because of what happened. For me, it's like if these things have the technology to do the things they do with the flying and all this stuff, I would think that they would have better medical procedures than what they were doing.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe not. I mean, we don't know.
But then again, like I said, is that the memory that they gave him?
Yeah,
or is that actually what happened?
Ah, there you go. That's true, too. Very true.
But what doesn't change, though, is the fact that he was abducted. I truly believe that, because those men witnessed this. They all passed lie detector tests. There was and over the years, their stories have not changed, not even an inch.
Nope.
So I truly believe that. And I know a lot of you are like, well, what does this have to do with survival? Well, on this new show on the History Channel, it's been really bothering me, because these are people who actually worked for our government. You know, these are people that worked, with the UFO deal with the Pentagon, and people that worked with the Secretary of Defense, people that were on the inside.
Yep.
And they are basically saying they are here. It's not a matter of if. They're like, it's a matter of they are here. Now we just have to decide, are they friendly? Are they out to get us? Are they just studying us so they can try us? Stuff like that. So, and your dog scared me.
Sorry. Yeah, the neighbors are, it's like permanent in and out over there. So they slam the doors and he goes bananas.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh no, do you got an alien in your house? But no, these people on the show, these are people from the inside, and I believe them. I believe them with everything in me, because these aren't people that were screwed over by our government. These are like the one, he quit in protest.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
He worked for years with the government on these UFO things, and he quit in protest because he strongly believes that this information needs to be out there, that people need to understand that this is here, this is now. So, and I totally believe that. And that's why, to me, this goes along with survival, because people need to get the information.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree.
And keep up with it and figure out, what's what here, because this is things that has happened for years, and it's just now becoming just really mainstream and popular, where people aren't afraid anymore. So. Yeah. But, it just runs along the lines of, it's the same thing. Keep your bug out bag. Make sure you have supplies, because you never know, whether it be disease, whether it be, fire, hurricane, tornado, whatever, or even this.
Yes.
You need to be prepared. You need to be able to bug out, get out of your house, just be able to leave. And you need to have things ready to go.
Absolutely.
And I know there's people out there just laughing their butts off going, he's dumb, bro. But I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yes, very true.
I strongly believe it. And then, like I said, why would these things keep taking people? And I strongly believe there. I'm not saying every single case is a fact.
No,
I'm just saying there's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many.
And they're from all over the world, not just one place in particular.
Yes, exactly.
People who don't know each other, that even each other exists, and the stories are pretty much all the same.
Exactly. Some are saying, and there's different species of aliens. Suppose these little short ones are nice, and then there's these big grays that are supposed to be mean and crazy. And there's other people that they're claiming that there's these humanoid-looking things that are actually they look like the men in black, but they're actually aliens. Yeah. So what you believe or not, is up to you. But for me, I personally believe that this is going on because there's just too many people.
Way too many.
Yeah.
And I said, they don't know each other. They're from all over the world. And they're pretty much in the same the same story, the basics.
Yeah.
The details, vary some, but it's still, it's, if you really sit and think about it, it's kind of creepy, actually.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. That was, just their details of what they do to them is like, oh my God. How did they even survive that? I don't know.
Well, that's the thing, though, where, like I said, how do they sit there and, like, they're able to do all these things with these flying capabilities, but then they're like, has these barbaric ways of examining people. But what's weird about it is there's no scarring, there's nothing. So this is where I think sometimes that the memory planting thing is going on.
That could be.
Are part of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hi, Sonia. Sonia has joined us in the chat.
Hi, Sonia. How are you?
Good to see you. Yes, they have been around forever. Yes.
Yeah, Sonia said that they have been around forever in the chat, and she's absolutely right. I mean, this is something that, in the United States here, the Native Americans, that's something they were talking about.
Oh, yeah. And they're saying some 5,000-year-old art could be, of course, they got to put that could be in there, could be depicting aliens.
Oh, yeah.
So, 5,000-year-olds. You think they all are, Sonia? She's saying they're evil. All of them?
You think they're evil? Now, see, I don't think they are. I think it's something that's been interacting with our world for a very long time, and I think that there's people in our government system that are very well aware, and not just our government system, but all over the world, they're very well aware of these beings and what they're doing. I think they're playing dumb.
That could be. Could well be. Yeah, I like that theory. This artwork was found on a never-touched stone-walled grave in Siberia, and they were never touched. They were discovered, it wasn't that long ago. About a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On the graves in Siberia, it depicts beings that look nothing like humans and were painted using techniques and colors uncommon. Are they looking for a new home? Who knows?
Yeah.
So, they're saying that it could possibly be. So we'll have to wait. And of course, you're going to have the disbelievers. Of course not. Da-da-da-da-da.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but that's interesting.
You're always going to have those people that are just... Then there's that kid. Have you seen that kid? I posted that article.
Yes, I saw that.
About... this is a very strange story.
That Russian kid? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's 21 years old now, but the mother's claiming that... Okay, well, first, this kid thinks he's from Mars.
Right.
Like legitimately feels he's either from Mars or, like, in a past life, he was a Mars traveler.
Right.
And mother said that he started speaking and things like that when he was just a baby.
Yeah, what, a year and a half old or something?
Well, no, she said he was just a few months old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was he doing at a year and a half? I read that, but there was something he was doing.
I think he was, something. He was doing different languages and things like that.
And he knows things that he couldn't possibly know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what the mother said, too. So it's like, but this is also all going on what the mother said when he was a baby, so... But I don't know what to think. But I'm a big person on that whole past life thing. But I truly, you never know. I truly think anything's possible.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Mars traveler. I mean, it's possible because they claim that there used to be life on Mars.
Yep, that's what they're saying. So, I don't know. Yeah, could well be.
Yeah, there's just so many things. And like I said, even the experience I had, it's like, I think that if we would have done anything differently that day, I think one or both of us would have been not here right now.
Excuse me. Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, it was just an experience I had as a kid. I was 16 years old, and a friend of mine, we had been at a party or something, but neither one of us were drunk, anything like that. We had gone to eat and everything, and we were by Mount Cannabiz in California in Clear Lake. And we seen this thing, going around, like the lights and stuff like that, and it shot up out of the lake, was flying around, and then when it came back down into the lake, it didn't even make a splash.
Wow.
And it kept coming up, doing that. We were watching it, and as we watched it, it started coming ashore because it was aware of us there. But it was like these lights were coming out of it, almost like feelers from a bug.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the ground. We ended up separating and hiding behind trees.
Wow.
It literally went right in between us, but it couldn't see us because it had these feelers. And when it figured that they couldn't find us, they shot up and just disappeared.
Wow. Wow.
So it's it's one of those things. It's like people, whether you believe it or not, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Could we have imagined the whole thing? Both of us imagining the exact same thing?
Yeah, no.
I just, and stuff, I said, I truly believe that if we hadn't separated and gone, behind our own trees, that one or both of us would have been taken.
That could well be. Oh, I can't even imagine that. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was the freakiest thing I've ever experienced. I really do. It was the freakiest thing ever.
Just the idea that it was so close to happening that you could have been. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow. And I saw lights. It was down in southern Ohio. There were a bunch of us camping, and there was no lights down there. It was about 1, 2 in the morning outside just watching. And the sky, and there were these 4 lights. And two would go zigzagging, and then they'd stop. And then the other 2 would go zigzag, and then the 4 of them would do it. There was no explanation as to why they were doing, what was going on. And it was just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. And they were just actually like zigzagging, flying around, almost like they were playing a game. It was kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
And then, went on for 5-10 minutes, and then boom, they were gone. They were gone. So, it was just really bizarre. I don't think there were pilots up there playing chicken. So.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah, that was strange. That was strange. And yeah, with all you have all these alien movies, okay, about aliens among us, the abductions, so forth and so on. Like Sonia is saying, that they are here and things do, and that things do happen. Where are they getting this? What are they basing this on? As we always say, but you go back, it comes from a truth somewhere.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of people are not even understanding, that there's so much proof out there.
Yeah.
To me, at this point, you would have to prove to me that something doesn't exist, because there's too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Why would these pilots lie? They have no reason to.
Yeah, and like I said, that show that they keep talking about the same thing. Well, one of them was like, they said it was like a tic-tac shaped object.
Yeah.
But the way it was maneuvering was just insane. Up, down, sideways. There was no trail. There was no jets. All these things, and it's like these pilots try to engage, and it's like this guy said, if these whatever it is, these UFOs, if they came here and let's say it's not one of ours, let's just say, because a lot of people believe it was one of ours, and the pilots were in some kind of game that they weren't privy to.
Yeah, that's what those 4 lights looked like. They were zigzagging, like it was like, playing a game up there. It was the weirdest thing.
Well, and that's what these pilots were saying about this one thing. And the pilot said basically that if these things were hostile, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So I thought that, he said that right on the air.
Yeah,
And
there you
then
go.
the other deal, they said there was like this square object that was shooting out like these lights of these little tiny, like almost orb type things, and I thought to myself about that, what if this is like some kind of spy thing,
Oh, really? You think it could be?
I don't know. I mean, you think about, you think about like a lot of stuff, like, okay, let's say like in Japan even.
Yeah.
There's stuff, I had a friend whose dad was in the Air Force, and she came back to the States, and she was telling me, like, the toys that are out in the toy stores here and, like, in the toy aisles is stuff that she was playing with, like, 15 years prior
Uh-huh.
in Japan.
Wow.
So it makes you, to me, it's,
Well,
I mean, people like PlayStation, all these things. It's
yeah.
like,
Well, aren't they the ones who made it anyway? I mean,
well, yeah, now they got these robots and all these
yeah.
things. So it's like,
But
this is what I'm saying. Maybe it's possible that it's something from them and they're spying on us through this.
could be.
I don't know. I mean, I really don't.
Yeah, I don't either. But if I did a show on those portal things. I remember. I think it was. They have a triangle out there, like the Bermuda Triangle. So
Oh, yeah, they do.
the Dragon
Yes, they
Sea.
do.
So again, and I do believe that those triangles are interdimensional portals.
It's very
So
possible. Yeah, you and I both have discussed this about the
yes,
dimensional portals because I have a very hard time believing that these things just, flew across without wormholes,
yeah,
which wormholes basically are like, dimensional themselves.
right.
Where a lot of people think they're two separate things, they can actually be the very same thing.
Yep, very true.
It's, when we say dimensional doorway or portal, we're not talking about like a porthole from a ship or
No.
or an actual doorway. I mean, it could just be, like just a veil opening or something,
Yeah. They call it, basically, it's an abnormal electromagnetic field. Okay,
Exactly.
and that's what it is. Well, of course.
Yeah.
But they do have the Dragon Sea out there. So, maybe they're being fed info. We don't know.
I don't know. I've always found it very interesting. People who just automatically dismiss this, and to me, this is something that we should be prepared for. Like I said, be prepared for just about anything, but
Yeah.
don't discount something like this, especially when, like I said, there's
Oh
overwhelming.
my God, yeah. And Sonia just said the Pokemon Go game, she said it's just for them to map out the U.S., which kind of makes sense because you got to walk around and catch them.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
That's definitely an interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of creepy. Yeah.
Thanks for giving me something else to think about, Sonia.
Yeah. but you know what? That makes sense.
But now they have those with everything now.
Yeah.
Now they have it because they have like the Walking Dead game.
Yeah.
They have now it's a Harry Potter one.
Uh-huh.
It's like a Wizarding World one. So it's like now if you don't, looks like there's people out there that don't dig the Pokemon.
Yep.
I mean, I know grown people that are playing the Harry Potter one right now. So,
oh, yeah. There you go.
That's actually a very good,
Yeah.
something to think about, that they can map out your everything just by...
You do playing this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you were saying about maybe, this come from Japan and stuff. The big difference people don't realize is that these, aside from the drones that we have now, all our aircraft and everything use fuel, okay, to generate the power. So you're going to see some kind of contrail. You're going to hear it. You're going to see something. And with what these pilots are saying, there's no exhaust, no wind, no air intake, no nothing. So.
No light.
Yeah.
Some of them there are self-illuminated.
Yep.
So
and they exceed all speed that is known. So, what is it then?
I don't know.
There
And
you go.
that's why I said I think people need to be prepared for this. Just in case. And, stop laughing, stop scoffing at it. I mean, you just never know. The one thing that I found out just by being in the prepping thing is like anything is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you can, you have your disbelievers out there, but like I said, sometimes I think they're just afraid to admit that there could be something else out there.
There's a guy out here right now, Michael Ziskerski. I can't pronounce it. Anyway.
I know some of these names, I butcher them. I don't mean to, but I do.
Exactly. He's claiming that the paranormal, the ghosts and all that, demons and all these things that people are claiming to find and see and stuff like that, are in fact aliens that are able to cloak themselves.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I found that article interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I'm on the fence with that one, seriously. I would say no because I've heard things for myself. I don't think it's aliens. I really don't.
Myself, I don't know. I mean, do I think that if they can do all that, they would have the capability? Sure.
Sure. But is it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like we all had a sandwich heading out the door, and she's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, I've heard, what I'm saying is I've heard my own family members that have passed. So, I don't think it's an alien, believe me. They were not. I don't know. I think we would be able to discern a difference. I don't know. Maybe orbs or unexplained lights that they see. That's possible.
Yeah.
But
what if they're getting in your head? I mean, I don't know.
Well, that's possible too.
It's just, I believe that the mind itself controls a lot of things.
That's true. That's true. But the voices, they couldn't imitate.
Yeah.
That's the weird part. I don't know. I guess in some instances it could be, but not in all of them.
No, it's definitely bizarre.
And Sonia asks us, do you think shapeshifters are aliens?
I think that me personally, I think there's a lot of things out in the world that don't belong here, that don't fit.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Because there's even normal everyday things like certain animals and things like that to me that just don't. You look at a giant, you look at a squid, for instance, how intelligent they are, the weird things that they can do that no other animals can.
And that article, that giant squid they found, pretty.
And as far as like a shapeshifter, I don't know. I mean, myself, but you look at even something, like I said, you look at the squid. It itself can change color, change shape.
Yep.
Whatever it needs to. So.
Well, the Native Americans really believed in shapeshifters. Could it be aliens? It could be, what do I want to say? They're not actual aliens, but maybe that's where they got the ability.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
They're not actually aliens, but that's where the ability came in, because the Native Americans firmly believe in the shapeshifters. Absolutely do. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not just them. There's a lot.
Yes.
Well, there's even talk about it, like even among the most strictest of churches, whether they want to call it a demon, a shapeshifter, whatever.
Yeah.
It definitely is happening.
Excuse me, goodness. So, do I think they're actual aliens? No, but I think they could have been. That's where they got it from, though. So, or they are paranormal. The shapeshifters could be paranormal also.
Yeah,
So,
anything's possible.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm sitting there reading this article.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was listening and I was trying to read this article where people think that, well, which like I said, I never rule out anything because you never know.
Yeah.
But they're saying that they believe aliens are us from the future.
Oh, well. I don't know. I think they'd be warning us. If they were us in the future, I think we'd be warning ourselves about something.
Well, like that one idiot that claims he's from the future, he claims that the reason aliens are so interested in the nuclear stuff is because that's what ruined the Earth.
That'll do it.
Yeah, so that's why they're coming here and examining and trying to figure out stuff. I mean, that's kind of far-fetched. I mean, everything is far-fetched because there's no proof of anything, but that's really out there. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like we were talking about before the show, there's this one guy that believes okay, that the aliens, they aren't the solution to the climate crisis.
No.
Okay, right. What that has to do with it, I have no idea. But
yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, that's definitely one of those things that's like,
yeah. Where did you even get that?
Exactly. Was there enough room in your butt before you pulled that out of there?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it has no. They're not a solution to our climate problems. Okay. No, I don't think so either. I think
Sonia says she's got to run.
Yeah,
You
thanks,
have a good
Sonia.
night, Sonia.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for giving us some things to think about too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But and like I said, a lot of people are probably in the prepping community like, what in the hell are these girls doing?
Yeah, I know, right? Right?
And like I said, this is something to me that people need to start thinking about.
I agree.
So, I'm sitting here trying to find the... there was this thing that was talking about a shelter. I can't find it now. Oh, well. But, no, there's too much evidence out there of different things.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, you've got this. So, I mean, do you think an invasion is inevitable, or do you think that they're just here for studying?
I think eventually they're going to make themselves known.
Yeah.
When, I don't know, but they will do it. I don't know what their what their end result we think it's going to be. But maybe they'll give us some explanation as to why, they've been here, what they've been doing.
Well, and like I said, I totally believe that our government knows.
Oh, yeah.
I truly do. But, I mean, and even at that, like I said, let's say they know when these things turn hostile, you still have to be able to take care of yourself.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if, I think they would end up being hostile. Maybe. It depends what the government is at the time. Right now, they'd probably just blow them off the world. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think it would depend on the government at the time that they show themselves. And I think if they do that, then they're going to believe the government's not going to shoot at them. It's got to be a certain person or certain things in place before they do that, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too. But like I said, we got this whole Space Force thing that's coming up, so
yeah.
I wonder, like, is this all very convenient?
Yeah. Yes.
I thought about that, too. But, now what would you do? Okay, let's say, like, tomorrow they said, okay, aliens have come to Earth and they're here, they're walking amongst us. What's the first thing you're going to do?
Oh, find out who they are. That's my first thing. I want to know who is and who isn't.
But I mean, like, prepared-wise, I mean, what would you What would you have as far as supplies and things like that? Would it just be your normal bug out bag? Would you add more weapons?
Well, you're going to have weapons anyway. I think, depending on the situation, you should have one nearby to take anyway. Say the SHTF happens, okay? You're going to need weapons. So I think at the time, probably I would put the weapons in my bug out bag. I'd have them close by.
Oh, yeah, you'd have?
Yeah. So, but I'm not going to go out starting shooting anybody until I know what was going on.
Yeah, you don't know what form they're taking, like you
Right.
said it.
Yeah.
You never know.
My dog starts talking to me. We're going to have some issues to talk about. Know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what do you think about the X-Files show? Do you think a lot of that was based on not totally, of course not totally, but a base of truth in there somewhere?
I think so. I don't think that they could just pull all that out of their butts and
No.
just...
Yeah, like, okay, let's do this. Yeah, I don't think that happens. So I think there's a grain of truth in there somewhere. It's plausible.
Oh, absolutely. Anything's plausible. That's what I tell people. It's like you don't scoff at anything. You never know what's going to happen.
So what would you do?
I don't know.
I know, right?
I thought about that today. I was like, I definitely would make sure I had my weapons. I'd probably make sure my family was with me.
Yeah.
Even if I had to walk to get them, I was like, I would definitely have them probably, right in weapons. I don't know.
Well, I think your basic bug out bag stuff, your water, you have food supply.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All
the
that
bug
stuff.
out bag, but it's like, I don't know if I would have anything extra for aliens or not. So.
No, what would you have? Huh, just weapons if you need them, I guess.
Yeah, especially where we don't know what it is. So that's why I think now the preparedness is actually in the research and watching of shows and things like that, people talking about it. Because we really need to find out right now if people are blowing smoke up our butts or if this is really happening. So,
absolutely.
I mean, for me, I know something's happening. I just don't know what.
Yeah, that's it.
And
that's the part. Yeah.
Oh, it's exactly like this or exactly like this, but I know something's going on because I've seen things.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah, definitely. The thing is, what is it? We don't know. Nobody's telling us anything except what we're seeing, people coming forward finally, telling us things. So, is that going to go further? I don't know. We'll find out. Remember Conspiracy Theory? They pulled that show.
Yeah, oh yeah, they pulled that real quick.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well, Jesse Ventura, he exposed these detainment camps.
Yes, he did.
And, oh boy, that was it.
Yep.
Once he did that, it was done.
Yeah,
they didn't like him before. When he did that, they considered it like a breach of security or something.
Yeah.
They pretty much made sure he will never have that, and he hasn't.
Yeah.
He tried to do it online, and they shut it down.
Yep. So there you go. There's, they don't want us to know for whatever reason. I don't understand it to a point, and yet I do. I think they could give us more information, but they don't want to.
No, there's something really bad out there that's like, they know what's going on. They know.
Think so? You think they really know? I think some people do.
I think it's like a lot of left hand washes the right bullshit.
Yeah.
Like this thinks they know everything, but not really, because the rest of it belongs over here, but then they don't have everything, and then together they don't even have everything. So.
Yeah. You want to hear something interesting?
Absolutely.
You can get alien abduction insurance. Yep.
Really?
It might sound like a joke, but you can buy something called alien abduction insurance. It's called AAI, also known as UFO insurance, supposed to cover you in the event you can prove you have been abducted by non-human life forms.
Well, but they usually return everybody, so what do you need the insurance for?
Yeah. Some alien abduction insurance, they give it to you as a gift that you have it. But they are the AAI have actually come from or are currently being developed by serious home and life insurance companies. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, see, and this is the thing, like I said, it seems like lately all this is being shoved to the front.
Yeah. Well, all of a sudden you can buy alien abduction insurance? Really?
Yeah, where even 10 years ago, this was like a hush-hush subject.
Yeah, you would never see that.
People think you're nuts, and
Yep.
now it's becoming more open, and people, and especially, like I said, that show, these government insiders, it's like, it is crazy. And then you've got these Navy pilots, and you've got these people that see it on radar, people that seen it with their own two eyes, and it's like, and they're still having meetings. That's what I don't get.
Yeah. All of a sudden we're learning that. Of course, the sightings, there were over 12,000 sightings reported to Project Blue Book in about from 47 to 69. 710 remain identified. According to U.S. Air Force fact sheet concerning UFOs and Project Blue Book. And recently you have the Pentagon study of UFOs. So.
Oh, yeah, they have been.
Yeah. But you can get alien abduction insurance. So there you go. It covers
Does it
medical.
say how much it is?
No, you can call and get a quote. Medical coverage, including psychiatric care. Cash settlement payouts for non-human or alien abduction, alien pregnancy, alien examination, and death caused by aliens. Every insurance company is different, so make sure and ask what is covered and how the payments are made.
That's hilarious.
There's a UFO abduction insurance company in Altamont Springs, Florida, in operation since 1987. And they have actually paid claims on more than 100,000 policies. Lloyd's of London has apparently sold approximately 20,000 policies.
So this has been going on forever.
Yes. But nobody knew. Wow.
Or did they?
I don't know.
People have always been paranoid about it. I know that even when I was a kid.
Yeah, maybe people have had it. I don't know. Then that one, Lloyd's of London, is according to Sun Life in the UK. There is a wait offering to add their homeowner policies to a waiting list in the UK. Wow. As time goes on and further space exploration continues, maybe more products will be developed for alien abduction policies. So if you're seriously considering it, ask the company how long have they been in business, if they paid any claims. Check your sources. Wow. Wow.
I cannot believe they they did claims.
Yeah. Go figure. Wow.
I know. I keep reading. It's like crazy. You start getting into it, and it's just more and more, and you find more, and you're like, oh, this has to be it. Then here comes more.
I know. If you are interested in a policy like the one offered by UFO Abduction Insurance Company, that is the company.
What is it called?
He confirmed he actually paid a claim.
Oh.
Yeah.
But how do you prove that?
I don't know. You have to talk to the insurance company about it. Apparently they paid out, so I don't know. Wow.
So there you go. You can be prepared by getting your alien abduction
insurance policy. Yes.
But see, here we're sitting here laughing at it.
I know, but yeah.
It's kind of hard not to.
I know it is, but on the other hand, who knew?
We get mad when people do it to us.
Yeah, who knew that even existed? And I'm putting it in here. It's the Alien Abduction Insurance Company. Did you look it up? I'm wondering if you did.
Yeah, I'm sitting there looking at it.
Yeah, crazy.
That is nuts.
Isn't that? So there you go. There's one in Florida, so there you go.
He hates. What did I say? Oh, it says, why put them in a normal setting when you can give them an alien burial? What?
What?
Hold on.
Okay, let's find this out.
Right. Let's see.
And don't forget, people always think of Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Don't forget Whitley Strieber's Communion also. That was a real popular book. And he just came out with another one. Whitley Strieber, Confirmation, the Hard Evidence of Aliens Among Us. Basically, it's Communion too. So check that out. Whitley Strieber. Haven't heard that name in a while, so.
That's so crazy. How Alien Abduction West works.
Okay. All right.
Let me see here if there's anything. I mean, I bring, well, not me, but I mean, they said that, hold on.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what?
And they also have it for a special one for Florida.
Okay.
The alien insurance, there's a special one for Florida.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I don't know. That's an interesting. Now, when they bring up UFOs, you don't hear Florida. So, what's going on in Florida we don't know about?
Apparently a lot.
Yeah. And she's looking it up. Good for you. You go, girl. I can hear her typing. Yep, she's doing it. Yeah, because that's what they brought out. That was the longest one, is one in Florida. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, why Florida?
Well, that's the hot spot. That's where almost a lot of things are being seen.
Yeah?
Things seem to be going by big bodies of water.
That's true. Bermuda Triangle isn't. Yeah, don't forget about the Bermuda Triangle down there. So.
Oh yeah, that's part of Florida.
Yes, so makes sense. Okay. Yes. And I'm going to be discussing that on Encounters probably tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to refrain from a lot of stuff so that way we can talk about the things that we talk about. So.
Oh yeah, we'll just
integrate
enhance it basically.
Well, this is really freaking me out lately. I mean, to be honest, with everything that's coming to light, you know what I mean? It does need to be discussed on many different levels for me.
I think so.
Especially where these Navy pilots are coming forward.
That's I know. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't know how they keep their cool up there with that. I really don't.
Oh, I don't either.
I just don't. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, alien abduction, an unlikely solution to the climate crisis. Really?
That just cracks me up. Oh my
God. I know. I'm just like, I don't know. It just, I just don't know. A lecturer at Oxford takes the alien abduction theory seriously. Well, yeah. And he is from Korea. He's Korean. Again, there we go. Back to that culture. He disputed the idea put forward by ufologist Dr. David Jacobs that visiting aliens have a sinister plan. Instead, he argued their secret breeding program to create alien-human hybrids.
Yes,
Yeah,
some of the abductees were talking about that.
yeah. To create almost indistinguishable from humans was part of a noble effort to save humanity from environmental disaster. Yeah, no. I just don't think that's a part of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of out there even for me. I'm sorry.
Well, here's something here that says that they think that aliens are actually causing a lot of what people are perceiving as global warming when they're actually stealing our resources.
Okay.
But what resources are they stealing?
Yeah, and why haven't we noticed?
There's a helium shortage right now.
Yes, yes. I thought that was a little bizarre myself because we were blowing up balloons at work, and I'm like, there's a helium shortage. And I'm like, which is so bizarre, I think.
Well, to me, it makes me wonder what the governments of the world need helium for, because up until just like a month ago, it was the second most available gas on the planet.
Yeah.
It was just, it was like, pennies.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we have this helium shortage. So it makes you wonder what they're doing with it.
I agree. I don't think the aliens are stealing it. We're doing something with it. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's something. Maybe there's something they need to mix helium with something to get lithium or something. I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
But,
yeah. I thought that was the most bizarre thing. Helium shortage? Really? Unless it's all those weather balloons.
And if you actually Google helium, it will say that it's the second, most readily available gas on the planet. So,
So why is there a shortage? That is so bizarre. I mean, that's...
And then they're claiming that people don't know how to harvest it right or something. Oh, yeah, so after how many freaking years they all of a sudden don't know how to harvest it? Please.
Yeah, exactly. What else are we on a shortage for? I've not read anything but that.
Yeah, I mean, they're claiming like they're harvesting ice and all kinds of stuff and water. And
now that's not true because we could take some water from here. Have at it. Because all the floodings please take it. The beach is almost gone because the water level's so bad, so high here. Please come take it if you want. There's plenty.
It might take care of your tourist problem.
Yeah, maybe that would help. But all these floodings and stuff. There's plenty of water. Take it.
Take it away.
Yeah, take it. Take all the flooding stuff and everything. Yeah, I hard to believe. And global warming. Oh, that's a whole other touchy subject.
Yeah, that's a touchy subject with a lot of people. That's why we'll avoid that one.
Yeah, at least for now. At least for now. For now. That's a whole nother. Okay. Anyway, what other resources are missing?
I can't even think of any, but this is what just basically. See, this is what cracks me up about these articles. They never name anything specific.
Yeah.
It's like this blanket statement. So.
Yeah, they say something, but not saying anything.
Well, let's see here. Donald Trump's an alien, according to this one.
Well, no, I think they're more intelligent. I'm sorry, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Now, what is the possibility that these things are one of ours? And they were doing some kind of drills, or what if they are like little spy things? It turns out that there are no aliens. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I don't think so either. I would be totally blown away if that was the case. Let's see. I'm looking up Earth resources. What is missing? Let's see.
I don't think there is anything missing. I know that gold prices keep going up.
I think that's a government thing where they drive the prices up for that.
Yeah.
That's a whole. I think that's. I don't know. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
I don't see anything. Just
No,
the
only
helium.
the helium thing just seems a little sketchy to me.
Yeah, I was like, of all things, helium, really? Yeah, there's really nothing. But people are saying, they're stealing our resources. What resources? Because there's not a really shortage. There could be shortage of food, but that's due to flooding and storms and all kinds of stuff going on.
Oh yeah. Well, I noticed that prices of like some of the
Yes.
vegetables have gone up. Oh my god.
And it's all going to go up this fall, of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So,
It's going to.
be prepared for this. Do your canning. That's a survival thing. So,
Yes,
do canning, stock up on stuff while you can. Yep.
Let's see here.
Have those vegetable gardens planted. Of course, right now.
Here's the article about saying that the aliens are us from the future again.
Okay. What does it exactly say? I'm just curious.
It just basically goes along the lines of it's saying that the aliens are us from the future, and that they think that they're coming back in time to figure out what we did to the planet, because this is supposedly the time frame that turned the tables.
Okay.
And that they basically came back to this time frame to find out.
You think they would know what we did to come back and tell us, straighten us out, or this is what's going to happen?
Right.
I don't know.
Gilligan.
Yeah, stop doing that. Okay. So yeah, is that? I don't know. Is that? I can't see that. I don't think we'd come back to figure it out. Our future selves would know what we did. I think.
Possibly. Look how they're erasing history now, so...
Yeah, I don't, yeah.
Are trying to imagine what they're going to do in the future.
Oh, sometimes I'm glad I won't be around to see it.
So basically what we're telling you people is start watching the news, start studying, start doing some research, because you're going to be very surprised at what you find.
Absolutely will be, yes.
And you're definitely going to need that bug-out bag.
Yep.
Which you should already have anyways.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. What if you, we were watching, say you had the TV on and something came across that, there were like 4 alien ships over Washington, D.C. What would you think?
For me, I don't know what I would think, because it's like, what are you doing in Washington? That would be my first thing. Is like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
For you.
Well, yeah. Well, that's our government, so.
Well, I would think that they're probably there to get the president to tell us things,
Oh, yeah, very true. What if there was like one in Washington, one in like Oregon, and one north, one south, and one right in the middle of the country?
Kind of like the whole formation thing.
Yeah.
I'd probably lock and load, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I would too, till we found out what the hell was going on anyway. Why, maybe we could, listen to the news, find out what is going on and why. Of course, I don't know if they tell us the truth then either. So,
right.
I just don't know. Why are they here? Oh, well, they want to discuss this and this and that. Sure, we believe you. Not. You think it could end up like a, oh my God. Oh, Independence Day type thing.
Where it's like a battle?
Yeah. If we have a stupid government.
Yes, we would have to find out, like, weaknesses of their,
Yeah, well, we just told them what we do in the movies.
It's a space uniform.
Yeah. I just wonder if it would end up something like that. I think we'd have rise of machines before that would happen, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the way they're doing these robots and stuff, pretty scary.
Well, oh my gosh, yes, I've seen some of them that are just insane.
Yeah.
They can play soccer, and then they have like those. What are they? Those dolls. I'm not
Yes,
gonna get those,
yes.
but you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
Now, what if it's more like the movie Signs,
Oh,
where they strategically set up for years to study us and our weaknesses?
I don't think
us.
they'd have to study our weaknesses. It's pretty obvious this time.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I don't think they really have to study us for that long. Tell you the truth, to find that out.
That's true.
You know, and I would think by now they would know where world powers are, as far as that goes.
You would think.
Yeah. So, but you know, the big question is, why would they? Maybe they were experimenting to see if we could breed with them.
Possibly, because there's a lot of the abductees that were saying that. So
yeah, to see if we had the internal system to handle that. Basically, see if we'd survive. I don't know. Again, so many questions, no answers.
Exactly, but that's like I said, it's hard to tell people to prepare for something that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like we said, just basic bug out bag, do some research for God's sakes,
Yes.
because you're going to come to the same conclusion that we both came to, that they are here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I strongly believe that.
Well, I think alien abduction insurance kind of cemented that for me. Why would you even have that? But there it is. It is there. So, that's so bizarre. Never, I never would have thought, but it's been out there. So there you go.
That's wild.
It is. And don't forget, be prepared for this coming winter. Food prices are going to go up.
Yep, because of the storms and stuff here. Yeah, yes. We're going to just switch gears for a minute from
Go for it.
But this is for real, like what you're talking about. This winter is going to be rough.
Yes.
Gas prices are going to go up.
Yep.
The price of food is going to go up. You need to be prepared.
Yep. Start your, do your canning this fall. Make sure you have a vegetable garden, herb garden. Do what you can for yourself. Stock, make sure you have canned goods while they're on sale, water, whatever else you use.
Oh, yeah.
Meat, if it's on sale, get an extra freezer. It'll be cheaper than what you're going to be paying for. And stock up. So I think sometimes if you go to a meat place, if you have one in your area, go there because it's a lot cheaper than the grocery store. And you can order like half a cow or something, at a lot cheaper price. And they will cut it up how you want it, or half a pig, or whatever you want. And you'll be ready for this winter.
Oh, yeah. And it seems weird, here it is June, we're talking about winter, but it's gonna be a rough winter.
Yes, very much so. We don't know. We may run out of some stuff, food-wise, because we can't get it.
That's true.
So, get it while you can. Start stocking up and get your gardens in gear. It's not too late. You can still start one. Tomatoes.
And if you don't have one, there's always farmers markets.
Yes. There you go.
You can find a lot of good stuff. So
there you go. Good point. Farmers markets, absolutely. And do some canning. Strawberries, tomatoes, your beans, cucumbers. You can do pickles. You can do a lot of things.
You can can just about anything.
Yeah. So, and if you do that, I think you'll be in pretty good shape. For the most part, I think. If people do that.
For the most part, yeah.
Because so many farms are still underwater. And that it's done for this season. So
that's just so sad.
it is. I feel so bad for them. I know the government's supposed to help them, but we'll see what happens. And watch out, wintergreen. That's another thing. I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to plant towards the end of the season for winter. The winter wheat and grain and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like here, even here, we're getting rain every day or every other day.
I know, it's crazy. I think we had rain 28 days out of 31. It was nuts. That is insane. And I got stuck in Ashland on Sunday with my granddaughter because of the flood. It was flooding. And I've never seen that happen.
That was so weird. My phone dialed a number.
Oh.
Out of the blue.
Okay. Who are they calling?
Capital One.
Okay. It's for your alien insurance. Told you.
I was just sitting here and I heard, "Hi, welcome to." I was like, "What?"
Oh my God! They're trying to talk to you.
They're trying to keep us from getting the information out.
Something is, yes. It wouldn't surprise me. Sooner or later, anyway.
Trying to wake me up because I haven't had any sleep today. That's why.
Well, I think we pretty much covered what we wanted to tonight.
Yeah, like I said, it seems like, I know a lot of people like, this is such a silly subject. They probably, I can guarantee you some of the older preppers already tuned out because they're like, nah.
Maybe not.
But no, definitely, people don't be fooled. Don't go for this, oh, it's a silly subject, or it's funny, it's ridiculous, because trust me, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah. We are both telling you, yes. So.
And a lot of other people.
Yes. So, just really think about it. Do your research. Check up on some of these shows that are out there. And then, who'd have thought there was alien abduction insurance out there? But it is true.
I would have never guessed in a million.
I just came across it. It was the most bizarre thing. But it is out there.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. Why would they have that? Think about that. Something to think about. Till next time, right?
So this is the show that you guys really need to be watching out for right now, because it is crazy. These Navy pilots that are coming forward and basically demanding our government do something or start investigating. That is called Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation, and it's on the History Channel.
And what's the name of it again?
Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation.
I'm putting it in the chat. Inside America's
UFO Investigation. And what's really interesting about this show is it was this group, they call themselves the AATIP, which is Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program.
Okay.
And this group was put together by the guitarist from Blink-182.
Oh, you were saying that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And one of his lead investigator guys was actually the head of the Pentagon UFO program, and his name is Luis Elizondo, and he's the one that quit in protest. And Tom DeLonge got a hold of him, and they kind of started this together. And now they have people that were on President Obama's security teams and things like that, and they've got this whole group of people that are just trying to expose this and get it out there because they strongly believe it so much that they're willing to risk their reputations. They're willing to risk everything to get people informed on what the hell is going on.
And that's on Friday nights, correct?
Yes, I'm not quite sure the time.
Okay.
Because I just watch History Channel all day.
History Channel, Unidentified Inside America's UFO Investigation on Friday nights. Check it out.
Right now, this is the IT program because recently there was a briefing for Congress with a lot of these Navy pilots because of this show. So that is something you really need to be watching right now.
There you go. Absolutely. I agree.
This is another way you can be prepared, is to be educated. So.
There you go.
And whether you want to believe these UFOs or aliens or spies, whatever it is, it's still a threat to us.
Absolutely.
Because let's say they are spies for another country. That means another country is ahead of us in technology by a good probably 60 to 100 years.
There you go. Yeah, that's scary in of itself. Yes.
Exactly. So.
There you go. So whether you believe or not, something's going on.
Yeah.
So definitely check that out.
Definitely keep yourselves educated. And like I said, I can guarantee there's people out there just laughing right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead.
Yep,
it's okay.
Laugh it up.
Yeah. Yep, go ahead. And I can't wait for the day till we can say, told ya. So
you'll be the first one they come after.
Yep. See ya. Yep, absolutely. So, no, seriously, though, that's okay. I mean, there are definitely staunch non-believers out there, which is good. That's okay. But, there's plenty of believers, so.
Exactly.
Not worried about it, right?
Exactly.
But one day we will say, na, 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 na. Told you.
As we're being abducted.
Yes. At this point, I'd be like, please take me. I don't know.
He's like, get me away from the rain and the tourists.
Yes, please take me with you. It'd be an adventure or something. I don't know what, but hey.
And I'll just be like, hey,
we're going to stop by and pick up Michelle on the way. I'll give him directions. Yeah, come over here. We're going to pick Michelle up. I'll give you a call. We're on our way.
Like, are we allowed at nap time? Okay, I'm here.
But seriously, though, check all this information out and get back with us. Tell us what you think about that.
Oh, I would love to hear some feedback on this. Because, like I said, I know there's people that are going to be calling us every name that starts with a...
That's okay.
And rhymes with grass, but yeah.
Yep. But that's okay. Call us. I don't care. We want to hear your side. That's okay.
Absolutely. I definitely want to hear it.
Yep. Definitely. If you're on the non-believer side, let us know. I'd love to have a discussion with you.
And what you think that these pilots saw.
Yeah. I want to hear what you think. Absolutely. So, we got some shout-outs for tonight?
Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah. You all can find us on KBLP LLC on Facebook, KBLP LLC 4 on YouTube, and also Planet B, O, B, on Facebook. We actually have a group for our shows.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely go visit those. We have, for preparedness, we have Survival Wolves. There's another site you can go to. Definitely some good information there. Yep. NH Survivalists. It's all just, a lot of plant stuff and natural things there to learn. Definitely go there. What else we got?
Conflicted.
Yes, Conflicted. What would you do scenarios? It's a really good group.
Yes, it is.
It just, there's just different scenarios, and then also, like I post a lot of stuff like the food recalls and
yes, that's another crazy thing.
Right, the formula from Walmart being recalled. There might be metal in
whatever. Oh yeah. And the question, maybe we'll do this next time. What happened to quality control? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah, maybe that'll definitely be the next show about quality control in food and how things have changed and sanitary process and things, why you really need to start growing your own food. And so that's definitely, I agree with you, that's definitely our next show.
Okay, that'll work because it's totally insane anymore. I don't understand it, but we'll get into it.
So.
Okay, those are some of the, those are some of the great Facebook pages for you to check out. Don't forget to get a hold of us through KBLP LLC Facebook page.
Or the Planet B period
O period B period. Yes. Absolutely.
And for those of you who don't have a bug out bag yet, you know what? Go get your backpack. Put a couple survival gears there. Put a couple protein bars. Even put some bottled water in there. Guess what? You've got your start makings of a bug out bag.
There you go.
And trust me, it'll grow and become an obsession. And where you go, you'll be thinking, what can I use that for? But still.
Yes, it's like, yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It definitely is true. So, thanks for listening, Sonia. Thanks for joining us tonight. Glad to see somebody in the chat. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Show is coming up tomorrow. Join me. I'm going to do the Fear the Walking Dead. I'm not sure how long this is going to go on because Fear has really people's interest in it really has dropped considerably. So I'm not sure. We may just do this season and just call it. I'm not sure what to do with that yet.
Well, we'll see where it goes because I have a feeling there's some certain cast members from The Walking Dead that's going to end up on Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah, there's more to both these shows than what meets the eye.
Well, I have a feeling there's going to be more crossovers. So,
do you think eventually? I think eventually it's going to could be one big.
Well, it's just all in the wording.
Yeah.
Like when Andrew Lincoln left The Walking Dead, the producer said, "You will never see Andrew Lincoln on The Walking
Dead." Yes.
That never said anything about Fear the Walking Dead.
True. Well, that movie's one of the first movies going to be coming out soon, I think. So I'll have to check that out.
Absolutely.
So join me for Fear the Walking Dead tomorrow night. We'll do a couple episodes, catch up on it, because I really wasn't sure about the people that were interested. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So join me for that. I'm sorry?
I said I'll be listening.
All right. And then what do we got? Thursday, of course, we got DWD. Friday, we have Hollywood Review and
Freaks
in the basement. Thank you. Thank you. I can't do it like that. She's awesome. So there you go. And then Saturday, Encounters. I am going to do the triangles of the world. But I have also been...
Wait, are we doing Ecto and Encounters this Saturday?
Oh, Encounters is this Saturday, right? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ecto
yes.
and Encounters.
Okay. Ecto and Encounters, yes. So join us for that. No, I'll do a separate show for that. I may do it Sunday night then. Cool. But there is something, eventually here, we're going to be doing Deadly Cults. And I have been Monday nights. Oh. Yeah. There are some really crazy, bizarre, there were bizarre cults out there. I've been recording that show, Deadly Cults, and it is totally out there. Wow. Nobody's safe.
Can't wait.
Yeah, nobody's safe. Believe me, it's crazy. I don't know if you ever heard the Rulo Ranch.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's one of them. Totally nuts.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be quite interesting with those because there are so many more out there you're not aware of. So,
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, whoa, holy crap. These people were totally taken in. It was nuts. It was crazy. So be prepared for that one. So Encounters, Ecto and Encounters this weekend. Ooh, can't wait. That'll be fun.
Fun. We have fun on that show.
Yeah, we do. We really do. So kind of wraps it up for tonight. So thank everybody for listening.
Definitely. And you all have a great night. And look up at the sky once in a while.
Yeah, there you go.
Be very surprised at what you see.
There you go. And remember, we're always looking for the truth. So it's out there somewhere. All right, you guys. Yep. Have a great night. Peace out, y'all.
us, the faces loving us.